Good morning everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. I hope you're all well. I'm doing good, thank you. Had a busy day today, so I'm filming again at nearly tea time. I have been to the hospital for my first checkup with a surgeon and everything's good, so yes, all good news there. But obviously I'm a bit behind now with my filming, so I need to get on and do it. So I'm going to start a new project that I've been wanting to do for a while now, which is the April month's planner kit from Nanine at Collagetype. So there is a planner kit, a file folder kit and a journal kit, I believe. I haven't printed it all off, but I've printed a lot of it off. I did some of it before I went in for my operation and put it away, so I need to go back into the files now and have a look what I haven't printed off. And one or two things that I did print are my ink was running out and I didn't know, so I've got a few like this. Obviously I'm not going to waste them, I'm going to utilise them. So yeah, there's going to be a few kits going on here. So my planner, but I still haven't, I thought I'd got a book today, but it's not right. So yeah, still not got the right book for my planner yet. Desperately searching for one now. I will definitely have to do that by this weekend because, you know, it's very nearly April. But what I'm going to do today is I'll share some of the kit with you that I've cut out, and I'm going to make a small notebook for me. So it'll be like an April notebook with this as a cover, the envelope cover notebook. And some of these beautiful pages in it and some of the lovely ephemera in it, just to get into using it before I do the big journal and the big planner. Okay, so I hope you're all well, guys. Let's have a look at this beautiful kit then. So what I've got of it so far. So I've already explained to you, I think, about the printing there. So I did another one. I'm about to use those because I absolutely love those. I don't know if it's rust or run or maybe it's better that way for you, is it? Like I say, I can't see because my screen is practically completely black. I think what happens is I start filming and I can see it, and then for some reason my camera goes into some sort of saving mode or something, and it dims the light on the actual screen, and then I can't see it at all. All I can see is blackness and reflection from the rest of the conservatory. Okay, so yeah, you can hear the birds cooing. It is end of day, like I say, and it's been red hot here, so the window's open, so I hope we're not going to get any noise. Yeah, so one or two things, like I say, I sat and cut out a fussy cut, so there's a lovely envelope. These are bits I think I'm going to be using today. This is why these are out. Did I back that one? Yeah, so that looks like it might be a page from the journal, but maybe not, I don't know. That's a lovely, just to give you an idea of what's on there. Like I say, I've said with the other kits, unless you actually print them off and see them for yourself, that's just one-sided. Yeah, the film work, the camera just does not do them justice. Hope that wasn't blinding you. So yeah, all the bits that I could cut out, I did sit and fussy cut out. I think you've seen these before because I've used them on other things, but this is a page full of it. Beautiful butterflies that I've cut out to use. Now it is on a page that you can actually use as a page of butterflies as opposed to fussy cuts. I'll show you it in a minute, I think. These, just so many beautiful things, look. So 3 cards there that I've kept together because I may use them on something together. I'll go through quick because there's absolutely tons. Otherwise we'll just be here all day looking at the kit. So these, you know, fabulous frames that Nanine is renowned for now, I think. Yeah, there'll be some fabulous things in there. Oh, another one. That's the same one. And then these now. I don't know if I printed these completely the wrong size, which is quite possible because, like I say, it was a long time ago that I did them, or if they're journal cards. You know, they could be full pages and the kit, I really don't know. Or they could be journal cards like this. Tania will be laughing her head off at me now, I know she will. But yeah, I'll be going on tomorrow and having a look at the kit again. These do look like they look like journal pages. So this is going to be a fabulous little journal little book, isn't it, when I use them and make them up. Or, you know, fantastic journal cards as well. So these are the ones that are like hinged together, tags that are hinged together. I'm hoping if I put them a little bit closer you'll see some of the beautiful artwork on there. I don't know. So there's 6 different ones of those. I think that's a little file folder kit. Big file folder. And another file folder. And yeah, I wasn't really with it when I printed these out, so some of these might not be available yet. I don't know. I do hope they are. Otherwise I've let the cat out of the bag. So yeah, I've printed 2 of those as backing sheets. That one you've seen, haven't you? Right, let's just have a real quick flick, because like I say, I don't know what I've done here. Same one but upside down. Yeah, so that is a journal page, isn't it? Unfortunately it's purple, but you know, I can cut this one off and use it, and cut this one off and use it. So there's another beautiful butterfly page, different to the one there. Yeah, so you're getting an idea anyway, aren't you, of what a mess I made of printing it out. That's the page where I cut the butterflies out, but it is actually a page. You can see it's got a cream, perhaps you can see, I don't know, see the white from the cream there. It's got like a cream background, and yeah, very faint pattern in it there. Yeah, so it is a page. Right, now I've shown you what a boo-boo I've made of everything. Let's get on and do something, shall we? I've kept the pages I want separate. I do hope so. All those bits and pieces on. I'm going to back a few of those onto there. Right, there was 2. Yeah, these that I absolutely loved with this card. Craft card coloured envelopes. Okay, so I'm just going to stick these envelopes together to make the cover, and then I'm going to use these. In fact, I might cut these, draw around these and cut them out before I do that. That's a good idea, because oh, that's got something on. Oh no, it's purple though. That's all right. So it is a bit purpley all over that, but it doesn't bother me too much. I just want to know roughly where it needs to be. Oops, that was a good noise, wasn't it? I'll trim it round and then guillotine it straight. If I've got my scissors, I will. Yep. Okay, so thank you for all your lovely comments about the video yesterday and embellishing all my bits and pieces. You all seem to enjoy watching that, and I'm so pleased because, as you saw, there's lots more to go yet. Now I'm thinking those butterflies might cut out nice, might they? We'll definitely keep them. So yeah, that might be I might be back on that tomorrow. I'll see. Depends how much printing I get done, because like I say, there's loads. There's still loads to do, and then I can go through the big basket, because these are only from the small basket and the recent ones. I can go through the big basket with you guys and see what else wants embellishing. I bet there are loads in there too. So yeah, that's something to look forward to, if that's your thing. Where did my pencil go? There. Okay, so like I say, I'm filming this in the tea time-ish, and it's Neil's last day off of his 5 days off. He's at work for 4 days from tomorrow onwards, so as long as I stay well, I will be able to crack on with some crafting, which will be nice. Depends on the weather as well. I mean, gosh, it's been hot. It's hot weather for a conservatory. If you're in the UK, you'll know exactly what I mean, even with drafts and windows and what have you. Okay, got some lovely scraps to play with there for me collage. Okay, so yeah, so I'm wanting to use this book fairly quickly, so yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll come on tomorrow and finish this so that I can use it and start planning until I get my planner done in it. So we want that in there. Oops, and that in there. Yeah, so this is the one that's going to want sticking down. Now I want my Fabri-Tac. I've had to move all my glues out of the sunshine over there. No, there isn't room for you on there. You have to go back. Now this is very nearly empty, I'm guessing. Oh, hello. Wasn't that bizarre? Looked alive. Yeah, so this is going in here. Now if I have to, I can stop and fill this up because, like I say, I've got the big bottle here and I think I'm going to be using it a lot for this, just because it will move about and I'll need it to. Yeah, so they're so handy for a quick cover, these envelopes, these craft coloured envelopes. As long as you get them down nice and straight. I think we are. Yeah, I think we are. Envelope sticking itself, it's so keen. I haven't pushed that in too far. So yeah, it will just have some, it will have some kit pages in it, and it will have some whatever I can find left of my coffee dyed, which is practically nothing now, to put in it as well, just, you know, to make me a really quick, yet beautiful notebook with, you know, with all the April things in it. And then yeah, once I get my April planner made, this will go in it, so it's not going to be huge, that's not the intention. Right, let's get the old, excuse me, it's a long way down there, the old chopper going and see what we like for size. Have I got a square edge anywhere? Bottom, I think. So we'll just make it square to start with and then see how much more we need off. Oh yeah, a fair bit I think. I do want to be able to see the, we can take it off the top there. I do want to be able to see the craft envelope slightly around it, otherwise I could put it on any colour, couldn't I? Yeah, that's it, lovely. So similarly here, that's got a square edge. I'm guessing that must be it because it's, that one's drawn, that one's drawn, that one's cut. So I'm guessing that's the square edge. I've taken a bit more off this one because it was obvious that it was quite big. I mean, this back page is beautiful as well, isn't it? Can't wait to get the whole thing printed off and have a proper look at it. Oh, that's a pretty good guesstimate there. Right, so I just need to ink my envelope. Oops, that's it. And I'm using the, excuse my arm, gosh, doesn't want to come out, walnut stain distress ink. I would think that that's very nearly set now, that Fabri-Tac. Doesn't take too long, but the craft card soaks it up, so anything you do on, and it's not craft card, it's craft envelope, it's really thick, porous. Porous, yeah, probably. Soaks it up anyway. Oops. So yeah, as usual, beautiful bird song going on in the background. I think they just perform for you now. So I want that on the front because it's got those beautiful butterflies. Oh dear, please don't start shouting, whoever you are. Although I don't think I could hear it when I played it back, although I didn't have my volume up very loud, so hopefully you didn't either. Yes, I've just been watching Tania's video before I came on and did this. So I was just having a rest after my trip to the hospital, and she was using up more of the Daisy kit, which is the March. It's a gorgeous kit, isn't it? like I think I said to you a few months ago, every kit that we get and print off seems to be even nicer than the one before. But yeah, those daisies were beautiful. But this, I'm really loving this one in particular. This page in particular is a favourite with me. Right, should I do turned on your side maybe, should I? Definitely need to get my cloth down, don't I? Right, I'll put it on here because this isn't quite as porous. Sorry, I need to lean on the table. That's mainly what makes it squeak, I think, is me leaning on it. But I need to lean or I'll fall over. You wouldn't want that. Oops. Oh dear. That's because the end is a bit sticky and it keeps grabbing the paper. I'll leave it on its side and hope it doesn't run away. Shouldn't take me too long to put this on here. I mean, how easy is this to make an absolutely beautiful notebook? I just wish I had small pages printed off and then I could make it all in one go now. But I don't, so that's that, Denise. Although that probably would make me sit too long, to be fair. So yeah, I can sit a lot longer than I could now. The only real thing that's stopping me sitting for a long time, I think, other than I'm supposed to get up and move about, is the chair. Obviously I have that's the wrong way up. Yeah, a very comfy plush upholstered swing chair at my desk at my sister's. It would not fit in here at this table, so I'm on a dining chair with lots of pillows on it, strangely enough. Yeah, so even though I'm fairly fit, you know, sitting much more than an hour, or well, an hour really, in one session, and that's as simple as that. Yeah, it's too much. So I'll leave that there. Have a look what we're putting on the inside. I'm sure I'd picked something. I just don't know what I've done with it. It wasn't that, was it? And it wasn't that. I just chucked it all away. So we want something. You see, some of these are printed on card and some are on. That's nice. A thinner paper. And that's on thicker paper, so it's not on card, but it's quite thick. I've only got one of them. That's not the one I want. So anything else? I'm sure there was more. Let's have a look. Oh yeah. I'm just thinking I could take that off there, and that might be the inside. We'll see. See if there's anything else that I really, is that the one I've got? Quite like that. Right, let's choose. I mean, those two go nice, don't they, for the inside? Yeah, let's have those. So we've got sort of more of a brown with a bit of green on the outside, and then we'll have a very green inside. So should have done the same again and cut round, shouldn't I, first? Do I want the butterfly? I do. Give ourselves a rough size. So have you made yourself any folds, I should say? Notebooks with the envelopes? They're so easy to make. It's a good way to use up some of your spare pages as well. Make yourself a lovely notebook so that you're not, you know, your digitals, well, it doesn't have to be digital I suppose, but you know, if you've printed off digitals and not used them, yeah, it's a good way. So do we want them again? Yeah, because I can use that lovely outside pieces. Now then, Denise, that's probably not square, is it? Let's just have a look. In some collage, it isn't. So we'll take the top off square. We might have a fighting chance then of having butterflies at our oh, that doesn't look bad actually. Oh, the bottom does, so look wonky, I mean. Isn't that strange? We know we want it in there. So I may have to take more off, sorry. It's just, once this was on the table, it was an easy. Yeah, we'll be saving those. I'm waving it around in the air like, why are you putting it back, Denise? Because you're not quite done. And I was right, I'm not quite done. Another bit off. That is nice and straight. Are you nice and straight? Tiny bit off that side. I don't need a lot. Then I'm going to take them off the top because I love this pattern at the bottom. And I know the butterflies won't be central, but they will be near the top. I am going to just put them down. I'm not going to make it a pocket or anything like that. So that's fitting lovely. So I might as well do the same with the other one. And cut it on here. So this is not card, this is the thicker paper. Oh, did I have a... Doesn't seem to have a square piece anywhere, that does it? So we'll have to make it square ourselves. A square side, I meant. I hope I haven't cut too much off there. That would just be like me, wouldn't it? I think this one's going to be the back one anyway. I like that one in the front. Not that it matters. Yeah, just a bit big on the side, and again, this is the side. I'd rather take some off. Oh, well, I'll have the thick one at the back. I think I will. Right, get rid of that thing. And those. I didn't show you all the little pieces, did I, that came with it? Shall I get them out while... Oh, the butterflies are gone for a fly. I showed you the butterflies, didn't I? But just while I ink this, you'll have something to look at. I'm particularly loving these. Now, they're sort of jigsaw pieces, I think, but not, if you know what I mean. So they're labels. There's loads of these lovely little, like, I think they're stamps, but they look like tiny Polaroids to me. They're going to be lovely backed on some material. These are little tiny stamps. Yeah, but there's lots of, just like Nanine, lots of lovely shaped labels and a couple of keys, look. A couple of beautiful tickets. Yeah, I'll leave them there and you can have a little ogle while I'm inking and gluing. Give you something to look at. Right, it said you on the front, didn't I? It's alive, that cover. Yeah, so I think I'll put lots of page embellishments in this as well once I get my big planner up and running. Come back to this one and embellish it with lots of the spare embellishments, just so I've got a beautiful book to look back and remember as well as writing. Lovely. Did I do them both? Yes. Yep, so I'm going with that one at the back, I think. And yeah, like I say, just wondering if I want anything in there just to give it a little bit of extra, what's the word I'm looking for, strength. Have I got anything that will go in? I can't think either. A small piece of material, if not it'll have to be paper, or I don't think I've got any thick washi here. They're all cloths. All cloths. And the material is all across the other side of the room. Shall I use a piece of this we've cut off here? A bit thick, that one. Where's the other? There's the thinner stuff. Lost it. There. Put a piece of that down. It's a nice big piece. Shame to use that. I mean, it'll barely be on show, so it doesn't have to be pretty. It is just strengthening, but the very centre of it will be. Yeah, I think so. You're not stuck there. To come back in with some art glitter there. I'm thinking, yeah, might have a piece of fabric or lace on there as well. Yeah, I'm not going to have enough glue here, am I? Should have used the tacky glue maybe. I haven't had it out and open today, so never mind. We'll go with what we've got. Yeah, I did think about inking that middle and decided not to. Maybe I should have. Where's my cloth gone? I got it down, didn't I? Did I put it away again when I put all those away? Bet I did. That's it. Oops, sorry, rattling. Right, I've turned my glue the wrong way as well. Are you fed up looking at those now? Did I ink the inside of that? I don't think I did. Oops. That's it. Oh, I'm not very chatty. I think I've just worn myself out today. Have I got anything that I could be telling you? Oh, what did the surgeon say? Not very much. I was in for about all of 5 minutes today, which was good, but it was, you know, nearly an hour to get there, nearly an hour to get home, and about 4.5 minutes in his surgery. But that's fine, isn't it? It's need to be checked up on, and you know, everything was fine, and I didn't have any questions for him, so he showed me the x-rays of before and after, but to be fair, oops, you're going to start running now, are you? Stop. Yeah, the physiotherapist had showed me them previously, but I didn't say that. I didn't steal his thunder. I just oohed and ahed at the amazing difference, and gosh, there was an amazing, or there is an amazing difference. Yeah, and then he said, right, then asked me what percentage I could bend it, and I'm up to 91% at the moment. I don't know if I told you or not, it had to be 60, I had to get a 60% bend in my knee, and that's the hardest thing after knee surgery, is bending it. Before they would let me out of hospital, apart from, you know, the blood thing. And then he said, we expect a minimum of a 90% bend when you know, as you're improving, but it's, you know, he said that's the minimum. It should be a lot better than that, and he said it will carry on improving up to a year if I carry on. Oh, there's my cloth. If I carry on doing the physio, which of course I will, because actually a 90% bend sounds a lot, but it's not. If you're sitting on a chair now, you put your leg straight down on the floor, that's 90. You need to put it behind you. Sometimes you need to lift your leg up backwards to get over steps and things like that. You don't realise these things until you can't do them. So yeah, 90. I can see why 90 is the minimum. It's definitely not where I want to be. So yeah, plenty of physio still to come. Plenty of hard work still, and you know, a bit of pain, I'm guessing, but I was in pain for all that time with it before I had it done, so that's nothing new. Aren't they beautiful? Beautiful. Yeah, I think I am going to have to go in with the art glitter. I don't think I'm going to do it tonight because the glues are all so hot. yeah, with the art glitter, and just shut down any sides that that need it. And then yeah, I think we'll finish it tomorrow and do some embellishing on it because I'm eager to do some stuff with it now. Now I've started. All I want to do really now is put a few of these. I've got this backing sheet that's nice and thick. Put a few of these on it so that I can use them when I'm embellishing. Not those necessarily, it's the tags more than anything. I need to cut a couple of those out. Don't know what tags though. I love these journal butterfly. Yeah, what are they? Bingo cards, that's it. Yeah, and I've got all these lovely pockets. So yeah, let's get these tags. Let's get these tags backed out. Let's have a look at some of them. So these are big ones, they must be from the journal kit. There's a little mini one though, which I think might be from the file folder. There's two of those the same. Two of those. Oh, there might be two of everything. No, so those, I'd like to get those three big ones, although they're probably not going to go in here. We will go on there, you might. Have we got white on the front though? Probably. Right, let's see if I can get three of those. On that, on that, on that. Don't think they will. Let's see if we can get all these on. Have I got white? Yes, I have quite a bit. Because you know what I do, don't you? I have a big white piece of card showing. Oops. On the back of my tags. It's starting to get dark again. I think, can you see how beautiful that is? That page. Hope you can. Roberta said to me, can I do a close-up to the camera with some of my things, because I've stopped doing the, you know, the film, the pictures at the end, the photographs where you get to see a close-up look, which is what I'm trying to do for you. But the reason they've stopped, and I said I did answer Roberta, is it's these, isn't it? Do I need to use? I don't need to use you. Let's try and stop it running. And see if this one will play. Yeah, it's just time. I've just been running so last minute with my videos, you know, literally like I am now, doing it at tea time, ready to show you in a few hours, that I've been rushing to upload it and just not should we have a colourful one? Yeah, just not had the time to do the photographs at the end, so I will try and get those, some of those done. Let's do those four. No, you're not going to, are you? Do those four to start with. Of these, yeah, and I'll try and get back to that. I definitely will be back to it, obviously, when I'm in my room. I feel like I'm saying to you all the time, things will be back to normal when I get in my room. And then I'll be saying another excuse. No, I won't, I promise. It's just I sound ungrateful, and I'm not. I'm being looked after very, very well here, so I shouldn't really be complaining about it's not easy to film, but it's not. It's not easy to film in somebody else's space, and you know, somewhere small when you're used to having more room. I mean, Mum's been a superstar about it, of course. Like I say, I've got stuff everywhere, which to me is heaven. To her, it's like the worst thing she can imagine. But just wants me to be happy, so putting up with it with good grace and no complaining. She laughs about it to my sister, so I know that she's finding it bizarre. And my sister came the other day, she was going to come through and see me, and Mum made a joke about her. She may get lost and never get out again, or something like that. Something about, and I've brought more stuff in since then. We've got to the point, Neil and I, where we go to the charity shop and buy, you know, the books or the papers or whatever it is I buy for junk journaling, and try and get in before we show Mum what we've bought, because we know she'll be thinking, where the heck is that going to go? I mean, I've been buying things for the new house as well, and we're filling a garage and a shed up. Yeah. So, moving in will be fun for all. Us and Mum. Would you fit there? Oh, you will. That was good, wasn't it? I hope this isn't too boring for you, just watching me glue bits of paper down, but they're things that have got to be done before we can do all the pretty stuff tomorrow. All the putting it together and sticking these in it. Anything else that'll go on there? No, no. Will you? You will. I know you're the same, but I love these scrolls as well, aren't these nice? These are going to be nice to put in it. Put those over there. I'm just grabbing the pockets to see. Oh, well, I thought I was. Maybe I'm not. There's only one. Where's all the pockets gone? There. Oh, come on. So I had 4 of those. I thought I had another one somewhere that needed to be made thicker. There it is, hiding. Hiding, so that one needs a bit of something on. For some reason it's on. I think it was on a page with, you know, some other ephemera. So I just printed it out thin because it was going to be stuck on as ephemera. Embellishments, that's it, that's the word. Oh, that piece of glue is driving me mad. Off. And then realised there was a pocket on it which needed to be thicker, so I'll just stick that on a piece of book page or something. And then we've got 5 pockets should we want them in here. Of course we want them. I don't know what I've done with that cloth, but it's not very clean. Use my fingers. Right, and just give that a minute or two and then we'll cut them out and see what they look like. Yeah, so these I think are all ready to go. They always look completely different when you folded them. Gosh, once that sun goes off the conservatory, it's lovely for me at tea time, but I think it might be getting dark for you guys. I don't know how long I've been on. I still can't see the screen for timings. Oops, that's not very straight, Denise. Yeah, I know I could do these on the what is that thing that makes the lines? Scorer, but a bit white showing there. I never seem to get the lines any straighter than when I do them by hand, and it's a much easier task by hand. Is that just me? Let me know if you feel the same. You know, when the kit's like this, because the lines are there anyway for you, and then you can make sure that the lines are often, I don't always, but make sure that the lines are on the back rather than the front. Like that bottom one, when it folds up, it's quite a big thick paper, so it doesn't want to play. Come on. Aren't they cute? Yeah, you see, we can have some fun with the embellishments and things on here. Woohoo! For some reason I thought those two were different. They're not, are they? They're the same. These two are different. Oh, we haven't taken that out. Is this big enough? Not quite. Is this one? I just find it so much easier using these. You get such a lovely straight cut. That's better. Don't know how I missed that one. Yeah, again, oops, that's not very straight, is it? I could be doing these off camera, I suppose, but if I was, the camera would be turned off by now and you wouldn't be seeing anything, so I'm just assuming you'll enjoy looking at the pictures for a little bit longer. If not, I expect you've gone, because we've done all the interesting stuff for today here. Oh, well, that fell on there. Now, isn't that going to be nice on there? That's the one. or a green one. No, I think that's going to be nice on there. Shall we cut that out and have a look? Obviously it wants something maybe underneath it, some torn fabric or tea bag or something like that maybe, but we can cut it out and see what it'll look like. I don't know why I'm just stalling. I don't want to leave you. I'm having too much fun. So I won't bore you and ink those in front of you. So this one wants sticking on something. Shall we do that now? Will these go on the back of that? I could use that though, couldn't I? I chose it because it's got that purple there, but looking on the back, that's usable. There must be something here that's not. Where's all my glue books? Ow! Aha, I might have one. I have. And that's quite thick, that. Very thick. Let's glue it on here. I'm not going to use. No, I'm not. It might. It's very thin paper. It might just get a bit wet on there. I'll use my glue stick. Oops! Bang, bang, bang. Oh, blobby bit. There you go. Just leave that one to dry a minute. I'll cut these up and then that thing, and then that will be it. I'll be off for my tea, no doubt. I've no idea what I'm having. Oh, I think I might be having mushrooms today. I think I plumped for mushrooms. Neely's having bacon. It's just that they look completely different once they're all the white's off them and they're backed, even before we start embellishing. That'd be nice for you to see them. Oh, that wouldn't have been good. I had my microphone white and my scissors. Imagine. Beautiful butterflies. Oh, I've got the right shakes. I love it when you have lots of kit tags to play with when you're using kit pages. Everything matches beautifully and you've got choice rather than the same ones. Yeah, Nanine always seems to give us a good choice of tags when she creates her kits. And you can embellish or not as you see fit. As you can see, they're all beautiful as they are. In my mind, a bit of ink and they're lovely. Of course, I love to embellish, so I doubt they'll all stay like that. But they can, and nobody will feel shortchanged. Another piece of that beautiful, whatever it is, effect that I like. Yeah, and they're going to look different again when they're inked, aren't they? Let's just get the last one done and get some ink on so we can see them in all their prettiness. I don't know if you can see me cutting actually. I was cutting very close to myself. I have just recently I've been watching people craft and I've quite enjoyed watching people cut with the big scissors. Now, is that just me being bizarre? Do you like watching people cut things out? As long as it's not too long and slow. Oh, is there another one there? No. Right, let's clear the decks a little bit because I find the bits of rubbish very distracting. Today, anyway. Yeah, don't fall off your chair. Sometimes I do work amongst lots of rubbish. Okay, that ink. So now this transforms them. And I'm thinking some of that lovely bias binding that I got on my last foray to the vintage shop is going to go lovely in some of these. So I've got some eyelets now, so yeah, we might get the old crocodile out and being a pain again on some of these. Yeah, just changes them, doesn't it, completely, that ink, in my mind. I think it does. It just makes them more of a finished piece as well as a vintagey looking piece. And again, you'll either love or hate watching people ink. I hear lots of YouTubers say, sorry I'm spending so long inking, and often I'm like, oh, I'm quite enjoying watching it. Don't have to apologise to me, but I know there are a lot of you that probably won't enjoy it. It's very calming to do, I find. Even this bit, sticking your dauber in the ink. Back to that, you know, being a librarian again, isn't it, and putting your stamp in the ink. Something about it that's fun for me. Yeah, I have to say, after a bit of a frantic day, busy day, it's really relaxed me now, just playing with all these pretty things. And yeah, just looking at these is lovely. Yeah, I'm just going to cut one of these out. Where's my little scissors? Just have a look at it on here, see what I think, because if I like it, I might have a think about yeah, how to improve it, or how to embellish it before it goes on. Yeah, make it stand out a bit more. But if I don't like it on there, I won't have wasted my thinking time. That's my excuse. Do you like it? Okay. I do like the noise these Tim Holtz scissors make as well. I think I'm just in the zone today. I'm just enjoying myself, playing with all my bits. Can you hear the crimpy noise they make? It's as if they've got very tiny serrated edges on them. I think that's what makes you cut so accurately with them. Yeah, well, obviously it needs something behind it, but oh yeah, these are really going to be fun to play with, aren't they? Yeah, definitely like that. Definitely going to have a think about that. Okay guys, so thank you so much for joining me for that. Oh, got one here for that bit of a make, that start up with my kit. I will put the link to Nanine's shop. Well, I won't put it in my description, it's always in my description. I will at some point put the link to the actual kit, but I don't think I'll have time to do that by tomorrow, because like I say, I'm cutting it fine to get this up, but depends what time you watch it tomorrow. It might be on when you watch it, but it won't be on first thing. Yep, so there's another lovely piece. Okay, thank you so much. I'll let you go now. And yeah, I think I will be back with this tomorrow, and we will finish that lovely notebook off, and then that will be one job done, won't it, before we get back to embellishing the other pieces. Okay, thanks ever so much guys. Have a lovely evening, and I will see you all soon. Bye bye.